Yay! Angel Day.
Really?
Welcome. Okay, Angel Pick of the Week. This actually is very fortuitous because this weekend, well, no, it's next weekend. Next weekend coming up is our Evening with Angus.
Right.
To connect with
A lost pet. A crossed over pet.
Yes, a pet.
Yeah.
A pet. I almost said pest. I'm like, no. A pet that we might have lost.
I need to get glasses that don't glare.
It's the light that's shining off.
There you
it's
go.
Your light. But yes, so in lieu of that trance that's coming up, that you can attend virtually, be a part of if you like, is we picked for this week's angel, Handriel Archangel. And this is really cool because we never learned, we discovered this angel through Angus,
right,
through Vera in trance, and that we had not heard about before. And so I wanted to share Handriel for anyone that hasn't seen him yet. And of course,
I love this one.
Handriel?
I love them all, but this one's because I love animals so
much. And Handriel's pictured here with some of the wild animals as well as the domestic animals.
Chrissy's totem.
Yes.
There's my totem.
Mm-hmm.
Who else is in there? There's a puppy
there's
and a
hawk.
kitty.
There's a hawk down here. And there's
all kinds of good stuff.
Dog and a buck. But
he's holding Laura.
Yeah.
My kitty.
Exactly. But what's really cool about this angel is that we've learned that Handriel is there to meet our pets,
right,
when our pets cross over. And they're also there to protect our animals if they get lost, if they're sick or injured, or whatever types of things that animals are facing, as well as the wildlife that needs to be protected, right? So they're there to inspire us as well, to protect them, which we do through helping shelters,
whatever it is that we do, or taking care of animals, or having animals,
exactly, or finding a lost dog and trying your best to help it, whatever.
We do that in this community all the time.
And of course, when if I hear about the wildlife that's being pushed out by the city and they don't have enough food to eat and all that, I'm always constantly talking to Handriel
in California all the time. The mountain lions, the bears, all that stuff.
Exactly. But one amazing thing that I wanted to share that Handriel also does, he actually helps us through the animals. I mean, how many stories do we hear?
That's how precious they are.
Yes. Yeah. How many stories do we hear about a cat that jumps on its owner to wake her up when there's a fire?
Yes.
Or
I've seen where a cat, there was a little boy that was on a little tricycle and a dog was coming to attack it, and you see this cat running and just jumping on this dog, and the dog is like all screaming and running away, and she's chasing it.
Exactly.
She protected that, and then she came back.
That was an amazing thing to see, by the way.
She came back to the little boy, and then the dog came back, and she went back.
You guys, how amazing is that?
Yeah.
A cat.
But by the time the mother came and grabbed the little kid.
And that dog was not little.
No.
It was a big dog.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean. It's amazing. I mean, that cat was protective and brave, but even more brave because our Handriel angel inspires these animals to protect us, to warn us, and even, this is amazing, to heal us. Because they are proving that animals help in our healing.
Right.
They take dogs into hospitals. They bring people that have been injured and they put them on horses. There's all different types of ways that they're utilizing animals now.
Yeah. They even had a cockatiel that was grieving because its owner was in the hospital and he was dying. Oh. So they let the cockatiel come in, or it was a parrot. I can't tell. But they let the parrot or cockatiel be on his bed, on the blanket. He was just like watching him.
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
See, and it's so like that. It's just so neat.
Or you see dogs laying on the graves of their owners, and you like, where's the dog? And then you find him on the grave.
Yeah, and see, that's where it's a good thing. Excuse excuse me, pardon me for a moment.
That's okay.
That one got me choked up.
Yes. It's easy to do that.
But I was just going to say, it's a great thing that we know about Handriel, because whenever I see or hear about stories like that, I address Handriel to please, comfort this animal and help them to feel their owner is still with them in spirit, so that they can be okay too.
Yeah.
But it's just an amazing archangel
Dynamic.
to share about how Handriel helps the animals, but also helps us through the animals. I love it. Yay. So thank you for sharing.
Yes.
And thank you, Angus, for
everything.
Yes, for sharing through your vehicle to tell us.
Yeah.
And thank you for sharing your time. We love you all.
Be safe.